Alright, we're gonna start by making the base. Let's grab another piece of paper again. Right? So we're gonna start by folding right in the middle. Right there. And then use that, open that up, use that as a reference to fold it again. Right there. Make those nice creases. Right, great. Now open it up again. And using this last crease, we're gonna fold these corners. Just like this. And do the same for the other side. Just like that. Right? Great. So now we're gonna fold the bigger corner just like this. Just place them nicely and then press it down when you're sure everything matches the way you want it. Right, great. So after that, just fold this one up. It's gonna look like this now. Just make sure we press it down nice. Okay, great. Right there. So after that, we're gonna basically fold this corner to touch the other side. All right, fold it like this. Just put it down on the table. All right, and then we're gonna fold it. Press it down, nice and neat, just like this. Okay, great. Now unfold that last one, and then we're gonna see there's some sort of intersection between here and here. So right there, I'm gonna fold this section just like this, and then press it down all the way to that intersection we just pointed out nicely. Okay, great. We're gonna fold it. You'll see that now the intersection, it stops at the intersection right there. Excellent. So let's fold that again just to keep it as it has before. Now we're gonna just push this down just like this, and naturally this section is going to come up. So basically that's what we want. We want that corner to come up, that little wall, and we're making basically our corner of the base. So just press down all the little pieces to have them in place nice and neatly. All right, once you are done pushing everything down, now we have one corner of the base. So just repeat the same process a few more times, and then to have 4 of these in total. So I did this already ahead of time for you. So as usual, we have all these 4 corners already done. They're exactly the same. So we have them. Okay, now we're gonna just put them together and form our base. So I'm gonna grab 2 at the same time. All right. Basically here the trick is to alternate. So we're gonna start with this pointy piece. We're gonna use the pocket that is inside of it right there, and basically inject this section inside of it, just like that, right? And then we're gonna alternate. So now instead of using that pocket on the other side, instead of using this one, we're gonna use the other piece, and we're gonna use that other pocket instead. And we're gonna inject this corner inside of that pocket, just like that. Just alternate it. Make sure these interior corners are pointing up all the time. All right, just inject it a little bit, and then use the last piece. Now alternate it again. So we're gonna use that pocket again. Just put it in there, and inject the corner into that other pocket. All right. Before we place them together, just make sure the interior one are all pointing up, so that it looks a lot nicer once we push them together. Right, great. Once you're sure, just start pushing them together lightly. It should be very, very smooth. It shouldn't be like fighting your back. It should be right there. I'm gonna lift this guy up. Okay, everybody is up now, all the little corners. Now, there you go. Oops, right there. Okay, there you have it. Just a simple box, the base of the box. All right. So at this point, we're going to stop here, and then we're going to try to build the other piece, which is the lid. All right, this is the base we're going to be using for now. So let's start with a piece of paper. I'm going to fold it right there. Okay. I'm going to unfold and then do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Perfect. Nice. So you're gonna see that we're marking these 2 creases. Let's keep that folded for a second, and then let's use this as a reference. So we're gonna grab this corner and we're gonna fold it right there. Use that first crease as a reference. And we're gonna fold it right there. Alright, unfold that little piece and then use this as a reference now to fold the bigger piece, the bigger section. Alright, right there. And press it down. Alright. Alright, perfect. So unfold everything all the way to the beginning. And now we have a lot of these creases. And let's use these two middle ones as a reference. We're gonna fold these corners. So make sure this is very, very aligned to this section so that future foldings are gonna be easier to track at this point. So make sure of that and then fold it down. Same thing goes for the other side. Right, just press it down there. Excellent. All right, so at this point we're gonna fold it back again. And we notice these two corners are now removed. Fold it in, and then let's fold in the middle again. All right, perfect. Should be very, very simple since the creases are already in place. All right, let's press it down just to make sure everything is nicely folded. All right, so now we're gonna grab this corner, we're gonna fold it all the way here. All right. So let's push this down to a table and use this to fold it. All right, now press it down. Nice, okay. So now we're gonna open this guy up again. All right, so I'm gonna put it down. So at this point we're gonna fold only one side of this. Let's use the other side. We're gonna fold it right there again into that crease, into that intersection right here. Right there, just press it down. Nice, so, okay, now grab it again, and then we're gonna fold it back again in the middle, just to place them correctly. And then the inside one is gonna be a little bit more complex, so we're gonna fold it the other way around, on the opposite direction right there, all the way to that little center right there. So we're gonna fold it and then fold at the same time this to touch the middle of it, and then at the same time you're gonna fold at the center. So we're gonna have some sort of shape like this. Okay, and start pressing down as you do it right there. Okay, perfect. So right after you do that, we have some sort of shape like this. Okay, we're gonna fold right there in this section, right into this direction. So just gonna hold it tight and then fold that and press it down. All right, perfect. So now we have something like this. All right, so if we open up in the middle, we're gonna have like this shape, and then basically this naturally become like this. So we're gonna just fold these little sections so that it stays still and become one corner of our box. Okay, so just press down the little sections in all directions, and we're gonna have this little shape ready. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like each of the corners. So you just have to repeat the same process for a few times. Make 3 more of these, so you have a total of 4. And then I already did this for you ahead of time, so we have all these 4. They're all the same shape, as you can see. So now basically we just have to put them together and form the little lid. Okay, so let's start with 2 of them. The one on my right, we're gonna use that little section right here as a pocket. So basically we're gonna insert the left side inside of that pocket. All right, so we insert it and we just lightly put them together side by side, and in the meantime make sure the outside of it is well placed so that they don't intersect with each other in a weird way. So after you put them together, it's going to have some sort of shape on top like this. Okay, so keep pressing it all the way until these sections touch each other. Okay, once you are finished with that, you're going to repeat the same process with the other two. So let's do that again. Pocket on the right, and then this one's inject on that pocket, and then just lightly press it down, press it together. All right. Okay, great. Same thing goes for the outside. Nothing weird right there. Okay, now we have these two pieces. Now same thing, same drill. We're gonna have to open out the pockets on the right and inject the left into it. All right. Okay. Do the same thing on the other side on this at the same time. It'll be easier that way. Okay. This one becomes a little bit more tricky than the other step because now you have to deal with all these pieces outside. So just press it out at the same time and slightly push them in, and then fix them as you go because it becomes really difficult on the outside. So let's just place them in the right pattern and then just put them together just like that. Okay. So the interior design is more or less like this at this point. Okay, great. All right, so now if we flip it over, you'll see we already have pretty decent pinwheel, very fancy and nice and neat. Okay, so at this point, the only last step to finish up this piece is just basically folding the center pieces. So we hold each one of these corners from the outside, just start folding them right in the middle. Okay. Very fancy pinwheel. There's so many sections, so many things going on, so many colors. Alright, so this is the lid of it. Now, using the base that you had before, put it on top, and there you have it. It's a nice little box. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.